channel, baby.
Yeah.
What it do, Half and J family. Welcome back to the channel, baby. It's your boy Half.
And your girl Jay.
And we back
with another reaction video.
All right, y'all. Welcome back to the channel.
Welcome back. Welcome back.
Definitely appreciate everybody, man. All our returning family members. And all the new family members that's coming in that's just now finding us and subscribing to us. We definitely appreciate you guys.
Yes, we do.
We're about to get into some more reactions, so let them know who we react to today.
First I want to give a shout out to Benny Johnson. Shout out to his channel. The video is titled, Don Jr. Drops Vice Presidential Bombshell on 2024.
All right, so Don Jr. is dropping the presidential bombshell. So let's see what Don Jr. has to say about this one. But before we get into it, everybody that's out there who has not yet subscribed to the channel, go ahead and hit the subscribe button.
Yes.
Turn your post notifications on.
Yes.
Like and share this video.
Yes.
And then comment down below, baby. Come and join the squad, man.
Half and J.
And plus, we over kicking off what?
Good vibes, baby. Good vibes.
Boom.
Boom.
Here's The Rock complimenting a footage of you because you were walking out with your father, Madison Square Garden, Tucker, Kid Rock, you, and they play the clip on screen, and The Rock's like, hot damn, I love that, man. I love that family. Trump goes big. I gotta get your response to this. Maybe some of our viewers haven't seen it. An unbelievable moment in the timeline where The Rock straight up praises the Trump family, Don Jr. in this clip. Let's go.
And the wrestler.
Donald Trump, he has a long history with WWE. What does it mean that both the WWE audience and the UFC audience seem to have such an appreciation or celebration of Donald Trump?
Red states, we sell out. Blue states, we sell out. It's not what we're focused on. What we're focused on is the in-ring product and how it delivers to the fans. And if politicians are fans of our product, they're welcome.
You got The Rock. You want Donald Trump back in the ring at WWE?
Listen, Rock against Donald Trump, I don't know how well that would work out in the ring for Donald Trump.
How about that ovation he gets though when he comes out?
I know President Donald Trump taking his octagon side seat for UFC.
Oh, big ovation, Trump. Yeah, no pressure.
That's what I'm talking about. It's incredible. A lot of friends who the Chiefs.
Okay, so what say you to The Rock as he compliments you and your dad?
I agree with him. Like, by the way, I've gone. Listen, I think I was at UFC 2. Like, I was there when one of the fights. Tank Abbott was saving a seat for his girlfriend by leaving his dentures on the seat next to me. That was the placeholder. Like, we've been on there and we've been fans for a long time. And I went out to the original Madison Square Garden back when it was Jorge Masvidal and Nate Diaz fight, like 2-3 years ago when my father was still president. And, the media was like, oh, some guy's like screaming in his phone, like, boo. And it literally, the other 25,000 people in attendance, it went wild. Dana goes to me and he goes, I've never seen anything like it. That was incredible. He's like, we're in New York. Miami was like, just insane. And now even they couldn't pretend like there was something negative.
They kind of remind me of each other, Don Jr. and Benny, like how they talk.
What do you mean?
They're the similarity of like how they
sound, or
how they explain themselves, like how they you know what I'm saying? Like they kind of remind me of each other.
And now even they couldn't pretend like there was something negative. Those are people that get it. It was interesting because I watched the demographic of sort of the fight community. These are guys. even the ones that you think are haters, like, dude, they text me, they're friends, they're like, they go back and forth. They may play a game, but you're getting in a ring and you're an individual. You're the guy. There's no blaming other people. There's it. You're one-on-one with your opponent, and that stands so much in line with our conservative values and so much of the things that we actually believe in. That whole community, and frankly, all of the people that watch it for the most part, are going to be conservatives. They also are smart enough to get it and understand what's actually happening. The Rock now sitting on the board of both WWE and UFC, the sort of the combined entities, like, he understands that's the fight they face, that's the fan, and this is someone that they were, trying to recruit to possibly run, as a Democrat against Trump, because they also realized Joe Biden, this was happening last year. So, it's great to have that acknowledgement, but more importantly, honestly, it's great just to have the honesty about the situation, as opposed to, the New York Times runs with the clip of the one guy booing into his phone, despite the fact that, like, even Dana White, who's done this, a few hundred times to the UFC 300 in a couple of weeks, like, say that's the biggest thing I've ever seen, in a walkout. And yet they'll run it as though he was booed because one guy's yelling in his stream, and that's the one that they'll pick up because there's no intellectual honesty anymore in the media. It's why they have basically almost less credibility than Congress. They're not doing journalism, right? They're doing activism, and there's a difference. It's gotten so ridiculous that people understand that one too. So all of these institutions, they're not doing themselves any favors because they're making themselves irrelevant because they've eroded their credibility so badly over the last few years that there's really none left.
So there's room for the Rock and the MAGA movement.
Oh yeah, listen, we are honestly, unlike the Democrats, we're actually a big wide open tent. If you go against the Democrat policy even a little bit, if you disagree with them on one thing, how often do they eat their own? We are more than willing to have these conversations. We are more than willing to bring in people, every race, gender, ethnicity, whatever it may be, on an equal footing to have these conversations. It's only the Democrats that are the ones that will cancel you. They're the ones that have been playing the cancel culture card forever. They're the ones that if they disagree with one, you can be the greatest leader of one of their movements. If you go out of lockstep with what they're doing, I always use Martina Navratilova as sort of the example. This was one of the most accomplished female tennis players in the world ever. She knew our family growing up. She since became a Trump hater because she's a super Democrat. She's obviously a lesbian, and she championed, the LBG, at least LBG, before there was ever even the T movement for 35 years, which is about 30 years prior to it being cool, to it making you like beyond reproach, because the T component, now that's the most privileged class in probably world society, but certainly in American society. You can do no wrong if you're the T.
Right. And
she said, I don't know, as a lesbian advocate for that movement and everything, she said, I don't think, trans people should be playing against women, and men who are born biologically have advantages, and I don't think they should play against women in tennis or other sports. And the trans mafia goes after her and basically cancels her. So 35 years of staunch activism before it was cool, when there was still a social consequence against, not for. That's just gone. That history, that timeline, it's like it didn't exist. If you took on the trans mafia, you were out.
Right.
And people are understanding that. They see the hypocrisy of today's left, and they're realizing it's nonsense. Just like the same people who are screaming about fascism for the last 7 years are acting awfully a lot like fascists. They are locking up their political opposition. They are trying to jail them. They are canceling them. They are silencing them. I understand, I'm not the upstanding human being that Hunter Biden is, but I feel like I've probably been treated slightly differently given what he actually did versus what I allegedly did, that they wanted to try me for treason, a crime punishable by death. I take that one a little bit personally for obvious reasons, but like they keep using this word fascism, and I'm like, I don't think you understand what it actually means, because you're acting awfully a lot like those you're claiming are fascists.
So you say you like UFC because it's one-on-one, right? One person versus another person. Yet you say that Joe Biden will not face off against your father, and Kamala Harris won't even debate. So in the VP debate,
there's zero chance they wouldn't do it. Like
VP debate, who do you want? Who would you want though, Don? Who would you want though, Don, representing the ticket
VP?
as VP? Yes.
Well, all right, this is selfish. Well, I think he'd be great across the board, but Tucker Carlson, because all I want for Christmas is the Tucker Carlson, Kamala Harris vice presidential debate. Literally, but like I said, I think he's a very personal friend. Like, I agree with him, but virtually everything policy-wise, it's one of the few people that I actually don't have many disagreements. And when we talk, we're very simpatico, politically. But my selfish motivation, there's others that could be great. I love J.D. Vance, and there's a few other guys that would be great. I just want to see that debate. That's all I need from Tucker Carlson as vice president. Although I think he'd be amazing across the board.
Okay, so was this video done before or after the video we just did prior to this one?
I'm sure it's probably, that interview was probably done before. I'm guessing.
Before?
Because he said that's all he wants for Christmas.
Okay.
So I'm guessing it was somewhere around maybe December, January-ish.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That they actually filmed it, but he probably didn't drop it to him later on or whatever the case may be. But that's what I'm guessing because what he just said as far as that's all.
Okay, so we have two candidates then. Okay, so the video we did prior to this one was talking about Vivek being vice president. Correct. Okay.
Yep.
Yep. This election is historic. It's going to be so historic and
it's gonna be a lot of mad. There's gonna be a lot of people that's gonna be mad though.
Mad at what?
When Biden lose, they'll be mad, but it is what it is.
But who is going to be upset about that?
People who feel like he's doing a good job, I guess. I mean,
but I was watching the news yesterday, and there was a list of who has been like the best presidents that we've had. Donald Trump came in last place.
That's crazy.
And Biden came in, I forgot what number. It was like, I forgot what number. But he was on the list, and I don't know how he didn't come in last place.
Yeah, they still trying to hold him to that, the February thing, or whatever it was, January.
Well, we seen that was a setup.
Yeah.
Oh, have y'all checked out Donald Trump's shoes that just dropped? And then, I don't know how true it is, but there's a shoe that they said Biden and Kamala is selling. And you should see the shoe. I don't know. I think it's just a joke because the shoe looks really funny.
I haven't seen that one.
I've
seen the Trump, but I haven't seen.
Yeah.
I haven't seen that one. Yeah, that's crazy. Would y'all buy some Donald Trump shoes, man? Comment down below. Let us know. They kind of like Nikes. The ones I'm picturing. I think the ones I was picturing. They kind of like the Nike shoes. The ones. They're kind of like the Jordan ones or something.
Like the one, yeah.
Yeah.
But they're gold.
Right.
I would definitely rock those with a nice, cute fit.
I'll just buy mine
nice t-shirt
and put them up because it's gonna be worth something probably.
It is, but I would have to wear them at least one time.
Buy 2 pairs.
I would need $800. Okay.
Yeah, we need $800. But anyway, let's jump into some shout outs.
Okay, so first shout out goes to Mary Hubbard. What's up, Mary Hubbard?
Mary Hubbard, what's going on? Shout out to you. Hope you definitely enjoyed that reaction. Let us know what you thought about it. Thank you for joining us. We love you.
Yes, we do.
And God bless you.
Yes. Second shout out goes to Debbie Hardy. What's up, Debbie Hardy?
Debbie Hardy, what's going on? Shout out to you. Hope you definitely enjoyed that reaction as well. Thank you for tuning in.
And are you related to Ed Hardy?
I was thinking the same thing. But couldn't think of the first name. I'm bad with names. You already know that. I was going to say Tom. But
oh, my. Are you serious? Tom Hardy?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. But anyway, we love you guys, man.
Yes, we do.
Peace and blessings.
Yes.
Keep God first.
Most importantly.
And watch how your life just change.
Yes.
For the better. So if you're having trouble and having bad times and you can't figure it out, all you got to do is put your faith in God.
Pray.
And He going to make it all better for you.
He never said it was going to be
guarantee
easy.
you that.
But He's going to be right there with you each step of the way.
And you definitely got to put in the effort, though. It ain't just going to come falling down to you. You know what I'm saying? It says that in the Bible. You got to be putting in the work. You got to put in the effort. So you put in the effort, put in the work.
And He gives you a sense of peace that surpasses all understanding. Peace that anything around you that's chaotic and going wrong for you, He will give you that peace to where you're able to withstand whatever is going on around you, and you'll have that peace, and you'll feel so much better.
Because if he's for you, can't nobody be against you. You dig?
That's what I'm.
I learned that in church just last week on Sunday. You feel me? Yeah.
Which is true. It's all true.
So anyway, man, we love y'all, man.
Yes, we do.
We'll catch y'all next reaction video.
Yes.
Peace.